Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of GameStop, ticker symbol GME. And so here I am recording this on Friday, July 5th, after GME closed the week at a price of $24.18, being down a little less than 8% on the day. But overall, over the course of the past couple weeks, really just being kind of flat. So, it hasn't really been too exciting, but, I do think that while it is consolidating here, that could represent some good dip buying opportunities. The more time that we have down here, not at, $65 a share or higher, I think that this time that we have is a gift. Although, one gift that I was expecting to be seeing soon, either yesterday or today, was an update from Roaring Kitty, either from Reddit updating his position or, something on either YouTube or Twitter, but we didn't see that. So, I am kind of disappointed by that. I did expect something to be coming around the 4th, but maybe we'll be seeing that over the weekend. So, or early next week, who knows? But, speaking of Roaring Kitty, I do have this red line drawn here that is at his price of $23.41. Maybe that's changed. Maybe he did switch his position from GameStop to Chewy, but that doesn't really make sense to me. I think that he would have probably updated his YOLO post if he had changed it. So I think that he's still just holding those 9,001,000 shares strong. And so I do think that could be a reason why we have been holding above $23.41. It does look like that has served as a very nice level of support. And I have actually been looking for dip buying opportunities at $21.69, which corresponds with the 786 here. But we haven't seen that. The lowest price that we've seen over the past week was $22.31. The prior week, $22.55. So we haven't been able to get into the 21s. And so I do think that suggests a lot of strength, or at least that this consolidation is holding. We may be seeing a break higher. However, over the course of the next few weeks, I did want to go over Max Payne's. I did, unfortunately, not get to see what it was for today. I imagine $24.50, maybe $25. I suspect we closed a little bit below it. But, either way, we can look forward to see what the max pains are for the coming weeks. And so for next week, closing on Friday, July 12th, max pain is $24. So currently we are above that price, so looking good there. All we have to be doing is to continue to consolidate here, and we will be holding that level. But then the following week for the monthly contracts, the max pain actually drops down to $22 a share. But again, looking over at the chart here, $22 a share, that would not even bring us to that 786 at 2169. And that would definitely not be bringing us to $20 a share, which was Roaring Kitty's strike for the calls that he held. So, I think that over the course of the next couple weeks, if we do see dips coming down a couple bucks, maybe a little bit more, I think those are dip buying opportunities, so I would not be sweating it. And I also suspect that we will likely be hearing from Roaring Kitty again in the near future. Like I said, maybe over the weekend or into early next week. But then if we look over at the last max pain for the month of July, that is at $23 a share. So, really just hovering between about $22 and $24 a share. So right around current price. So I think that the longer price hangs out here, I think the better it is, the more opportunities we have to accumulate shares. And I do also want to note that this uptrending level that I have drawn here, we have very clearly broken below it. And so, I was thinking about drawing another trend line over here, going from the low here at 1770 hit on May 24th, connecting that with one of the lows over here, either the low from the 25th of June, which was $22.55, or the low from this past week hit on July 1st, which was 22.31. But really, if I do draw an uptrend from those points connecting those two pivot lows, either the ones here with the one over here, That would really just suggest we're right around that level now. We are right around that support. So I don't really see price coming down much more as we haven't pulled back to 2169. I've talked about that level for the past at least couple weeks and we have not hit it. And so of course that is based on the retracement that I have drawn over here. And, we did break below the 786 over here towards the end of May, but following that brief breakdown, we have been residing above it. I suspect we will be holding it, but if we get any wicks below 2169, as long as we close above that level, at least don't get two closes in a row below it, I think that's just going to be dip buying opportunities. I do think that we will be seeing another rally in GameStop, but maybe it's not going to be in July, maybe it's going to be in August. So I do think it is good for us to be pacing ourselves and accumulating, stacking in a way that we can sustain. And while we have been seeing this sideways price action, we also want to be prepared for dips, discounted opportunities, whether that's coming down to 2169.20 or 1770. I don't think 1770 or 20 are going to be happen, but maybe we get a flush, a quick wick down. So it might be good to just be placing some limit orders there just in case. And if we don't see that, then those orders can be adjusted to higher levels like 2169 or just to be sitting comfy on the side. Because, I do think that we will be seeing some more consolidation in the weeks to come, but I do think August, maybe September, we will be seeing some violent moves to the upside yet again. And I do think that very soon we will be getting an update from Roaring Kitty. And so I am looking forward to that. I hope you guys are too. And I hope you had a great 4th of July weekend. But, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, you guys.